So, living up to your expectations so far, Coach?
Oh, much better than I thought. When I lived up north, we did hear about the Muck Bowl. It was almost as big as, here's the replay.
Let's take a look at this touchdown. Here's the throw by Thomas.
Yeah, that was blown coverage. He was wide open in the end zone, then he makes a nice diving catch for a touchdown.
Nice diving catch. So just what you would have expected and hoped for a game of this magnitude. Biggest game of the year for both schools, both communities who are located. For those of you who don't live here and maybe joining us on the internet in places other than South Florida, Pahokee and Glade Central are separated by about 8 miles, and both of them are on the shores of Lake Okeechobee here in Florida. All right, the kickoff going out of bounds this time. So it looks like we will get started again here with Pahokee's offense. Now, we also want to introduce a new member of our team, CBS 12's Althea Paul, who spent some time with the players this week. Althea.
Well, right now we want to introduce you to a woman who is very well known in this community. She actually won the Pahokee Chamber of Commerce Making a Difference Award. Deputy Melora, Duplantis. And Deputy, talk a little bit about what you've done in this community, because you're very well known, very respected. Tell me a little bit about that and about the award.
Well, I love this community. I work with the kids in the area from Canal Point, Pahokee Elementary, and the high school here, middle and high school here. I just get out my car, relate with the business owners, the citizens, and everyone else in the area. I'm excited about this area myself. I'm excited about the event here. This is the biggest, largest event we have in the community.
And talk to me a little bit about what you're doing recently, because I know it's a new program that kind of started.
Okay. Right now I'm working with the PAL boxing program. This PAL boxing program is actually on Bacon Point Road. I work along with Mike Lestrange. He's a coach. He's also a reserve deputy, retired deputy with the Palm Beach Sheriff Office. I run alongside now with the Explorer program, and this is with Lee Sutterfield, Deputy Lee Sutterfield. And what we do, we're trying to do preventive. We give these kids something, outreach, a place to go, and to one day give them the discipline for them to be a mature and responsible adult. So it works out very well.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Malor. Some good things happening here tonight. Dan, back to you.
Thank you, Althea. And you just saw a couple of plays there. No gain on first down for the Blue Devils as Vincent Smith ran into the line, and then Nukese Richardson tried to hit Corey Hill, or Joshua Johnson rather, on a long bomb. Did not quite connect on that, bringing up a 3rd and 9 for Pahokee. They have the ball just past the 35-yard line. Whoa, a high snap in the shotgun. Richardson's going to pick it up. He's going to try to move, but he is stopped, and that's going to be about a 10-yard loss. Good job by Richardson, actually, in getting a handle on that ball. Could have been a lot worse.
Right.
But now we also have a flag down on the field, and I wonder if this is something after the play. We shall see. Back there is Antoine Chisholm.
It's a sideline violation.
And it could be a sideline violation, which would be a good break for Pahokee on that play. Might erase the loss, but apparently not. So we'll see what the officials are going to come up with here. There's 5:13 to go in the first quarter. And it's 4th down, so back to punt is Brandon Hawthorne. A low liner that's going to bounce and go, and let's see if it's picked up. It is. Chisholm picks it up. He breaks one tackle, cuts back the other way. He's got a wall of blockers. Flag goes. Down the sideline goes Chisholm, but it's coming back as there were 2 flags, and that would indicate, Coach, that we got an illegal block of some sort.
Right. Looks like there was a clip downfield on special teams. It was great play.
So we shall see. There has been a few penalties so far in this Muck Bowl. Emotions high, guys are charged up, and not necessarily playing with as much discipline as they might normally. Although my guess would be that teams like this, where you got so much speed on both sides of the ball, penalties are kind of a natural thing. We see them in college programs as well, but some of the better teams are also some of the most penalized teams.
Definitely. You'll see them in high-intensity games a little more often, and today is no exception. This is a real high-intensity game, and you saw that there was a clip, a hit in the back, and they assessed the penalty. And here we go out with Glade Central getting ready to drive.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for the Raiders, who have just tied the game here in the first quarter against Pahokee. Back in the shotgun again is LaRon Thomas. And he's looking to throw. He's looking to throw deep. He's got a man down the sideline. Well covered, though, is Fred Pickett. Did it draw a penalty? It did. There is a flag on the field. And let's see if they are going to call Jarvis Bird with interference. Quite possible. Looks like that is going to be the call.
Well, that's a close call, because that's a real close call. In my opinion, that was great coverage.
I didn't see the interference. Perhaps if we can get a replay of it, we can show you. But it's going to set up another first down for Glade Central, this time at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Tie game here in Pahokee, the Muck Bowl. LaRon Thomas back again in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Got a good rush coming. He's going to go to the sideline, and a nice completed pass there. Nice catch by number 17 on the Raiders, who we do not have on their roster. So number 17 is going to have to go unnamed, unless someone can tell us who he is. This happens sometimes.
Well, number 8, Thomas, the quarterback, stayed in there and delivered a strike on this play. And the offensive line was giving him great protection, but on the outside, they were just too fast for him. They came in, and McLeod stayed in there, delivered a blow, and took a hit.
So a gain of 8. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2. The Raiders are now past the 50-yard line. Let's see if they try to go to that running game again, which was so effective on their first scoring drive. Here's the snap, looking to throw, and then again up the middle, there's Chisholm, and Chisholm is going to have plenty for the first down. With some little pushing and shoving going on here on the line. Tempers might be flaring a little bit with 3:52 to go here in the first quarter. Now, one thing we have to admit to in this telecast, and we're going to have to, is that we've had some technical difficulties. And so there may be times when I have to try to speak to the control booth to see if I know what we're going to do. And one of the questions I'm going to have to ask the booth is if we are going to have a break at the end of the first quarter. So if anyone heard me back there, just let me know. Otherwise, 1st and 10. And the give again up the middle, and then cutting to the left is McLeod. McLeod is not going to get far, though. He is stopped with maybe a gain of a half a yard. Nothing much going there. We can tell you on the last reception that number 17 for Glade Central is James West.
Well, I think conditioning is going to become a factor now under this hot Florida sun. Who is more well-conditioned football team and ready to take on this challenge today?
All right, so now Wooten coming in at quarterback. And as we've said before, Rantavius Wooten, though he is a very good receiver, is also a backup quarterback for Glade Central. So multifaceted, can do a lot of things. That is not unusual for a Glade Central team. We have seen in past years several players who have can be a running back, wide receiver, or quarterback and play each position equally well.
Yeah, we have movement on the line on that last play. Their left tackle moved on the line, trying to get himself ready. Once your hand's down and set, you have to stop and freeze as an offensive or defense.
So 2nd down and 15. Wooten still at quarterback. He's going to try to get out of there, but he is swarmed over by number 18, Zachary Allen. And there was a little bit of that Pahokee speed on defense. as Wooten was trying to get some room so he could make some moves, but going nowhere. Allen, a 6'2", 200-pound junior defensive end.
They tried to run the option on that play, and it was very well covered. They had the option back, was covered, and there was nowhere for the quarterback to run, so he had to take it himself.
So a loss on the play, so we're going to call it 3rd and 16 to go for the first. Now make that 17. And now it's Thomas back at quarterback, back in the shotgun, looking to go deep. He's got a man, and let's see, double covered, intercepted. That is intercepted by Nukees Richardson. An ill-advised pass there from Thomas, who threw into double coverage. And Nukees Richardson is one of, if not the best athletes on that Pahokee team. Just got up there, soared up there, and made the pick. And I think we have a look at the replay here, Coach. Actually, we see the band in the stands. So Pahokee will start first down after ending that drive by Glade Central.
Well, first of all, they had pressure inside by the defensive line, which caused the quarterback to have to throw it out here. The receiver tripped and fell, and Richardson made a nice grab, nice read.
Nice leaping grab. Okay, on first down, a pitch out to the right, and it's not going anywhere. That's going to lose yards. Vincent Smith is hauled down by a host of Glade Central Raiders. And I would think, Coach, one of the toughest plays to run against either of these teams has got to be the sweep.
Yes, I agree, just because the team speed is incredible. And
go ahead.
If you try to get to the outside, sweep is not one. I'm thinking if you try to pound it up inside like they have been, either with traps, dives, ISOs, that might be your better option. Throwing the ball is another good one, too. We've seen that already.
Now, Glades isn't the only one with a big offensive line. Pahokee's line averages 300 pounds. But Blaze Thompson says they are quick and light on their feet. Second down. And with some room to run on the left side is Richardson, and he is going to scramble out of bounds and pick up the first down for the Blue Devils. We have talked about how elusive this guy is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Oh, yeah. It was a good decision. He also had the receiver open in a brief window, and he was still trying to adjust his feet and adjust his body, try to get a good throw, and he couldn't do it in that little brief window. See right here? And if the receiver cuts across the middle, he's open for a minute, but instead he'll decide to tuck it and run it up the sidelines, and he's fast too.
A juke there, gets rid of one man and buys him some yards as he picks up a nice gain. And not quite the first down. We're going to call it 3rd and short here. And off the right side goes Vincent Smith. And by the spot, right there, it looks like he's going to be short. Did not get a favorable spot there. Richardson wants the first down, but no, sir, they're saying 4th down. So this early in the game, what does Blaze Thompson do? Will he punt the ball, or will he ask his offense to go for it?
Well, he's keeping the offense in there,
Looks
so I
like
think
they're going to go for it.
They're going to try to pound it either off tackle, or they're going to lead with the fullback. Let's see what happens here.
All right, let's see what they do. 4th down and just inches, and they're going to go with a quarterback sneak. And looking by this spot, it would look like they've got enough for the first down. Or maybe very close. They may have to measure this. Nope, they're going to say first down, Pahokee. So Blaze Thompson gambles here, and it works. Only 17 seconds to go here, though. That might be the last play of the first quarter. And I need to know from my booth whether or not we are going to go to a break at the end of this quarter. So if anyone down there can hear me, let me know. Okay, so trying to get the play off, but no, not going to be in time, as that brings an end to the first quarter. So the score here, it is 7-7. Pahokee and Glade Central after 1 quarter of the Muck Bowl here in Pahokee. You are watching a special live edition of Palm Beach County Friday Night Football. We'll be back after this.